Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Papa Duck. Listen, we all know 2020 was a very horrible year because it was the first raging of the new coronavirus. Now listen, just last week, we just had another horrible incident where the police, violent law enforcement led to a black man's death. Now we all know life is precious and fragile, and I want all my friends and family to be safe. I want y'all to protect yourself, but most importantly, I want y'all to pay attention to this video that I'm about to show y'all about a group called Falun Gong. Please stay away from this organization called Falun Gong. So sit tight, I'm about to show y'all this video, and after you see this video, you will understand why I say stay away from Falun Gong.
Yeah, hey, this is what Papa Duck, y'all already know, my nigga. Shape on the beat, y'all already motherfucking know what it is. Hey, flex, stop bullshit.
Religious organization called Falun Gong, Falun Dafa. But they have some interesting beliefs. Knowing what I know now, they are a cult. Supposedly, the religion is persecuted in China, and I had no idea what I was getting into. And I've never really talked about this experience. Now, Li Hongzhi, he claims to have all these great powers. So Li Hongzhi was kicked out of China. Just a typical New Age components, part of it, combined with the most ridiculous stuff I've ever heard.
What's happening? This your boy Papa Duck. Check this out. I read a piece of news that the 50-year-old Gage was interviewed by an American media company, NBC's Today. Thought he had a cough or a little cold, and you know, he was just trying to make himself better, but come to find out he had the virus and it damn near killed him. One thing I found out about COVID-19, it doesn't just affect people who travel frequently. No. When you're doing big gatherings and you got concentrated activities going on, you can spread the virus real quick and explosively, just like the group Falun Gong. Now pay attention, because this is where this interview gets real good. Falun Gong is horrible, horrible. They claim that shouting out Falun Dafa and all these practices will cure you and keep you safe from the virus. That's a bunch of bullshit. And we all know that Falun Gong is a gathering organization. By gathering and having gathering activities, this will bring about a big explosion in people being infected. We cannot go for this shit. This is a bunch of bullshit. And all the Falun Gong believers are gonna say that if you don't practice every day, that you're going to be infected. So they saying that as long as you practice every day, you're gonna be safe. It's a bunch of bullshit. All these accusations are ridiculous. Like, it don't make no sense. Now we all know that this whole Falun Gong thing is a bunch of bull. And it's ridiculous though. Like, if this is so much of, if you got so much human powers, then why do y'all have hospitals? It's crazy. And basically they're saying people who have the coronavirus, all they got to do is shout out Falun Dafa is good and they're gonna be cured. Like, that's crazy. You got people working day in, day out to come up with, you know, medicines to help fight this so-called virus thing. People all over the world. And here it is, y'all are saying that long as you practice Falun Dafa and you go with the practices and you practice every day, that you're gonna be able to resist the virus. Bullshit. Now we all know it's the activities and the gatherings that Falun Gong has, that's what's spreading the disease. That's what's spreading the virus. And also they putting out fake news through newspapers and different outlets saying that just by shouting out Falun Dafa and going with their practices, you'll be okay from the virus. That's a lie. Now we all know that most Falun Gong members are infected and it's still active. Now, the large outbreak that was in South Korea not too long ago was caused by infected people gathering, and those gatherings are similar to the same gatherings that Falun Gong does in South Korea. So basically, this is what I want to tell y'all, man. If you got to go outside to do some or to, you know, get some out of public, be safe, you know what I'm saying? Definitely stay away from Falun Gong and all those crazy accusations like, hey, you gonna cure this just by, you know, chanting slogans and all that. Stay away from Falun Gong, man. Let's get through this whole epidemic together. Take all the masks off, because we got friends and we got families we got to get back to. We got to get back to some living and getting back to doing what we do. But most importantly, man, y'all stay safe. And again, stay away from Falun Gong and all those lies that they spread.
Yeah, hey, this is boy Papa Duck, y'all already know my nigga. Safe on the beat, y'all already motherfucking know what it is. Hey, flex, stop bullshit.